Yo, it's your boy Carter Chris WCC, man. I'm back in the bit with another reaction video, man. How y'all been? Hope you been well, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, staying out the way. Becoming your best self and continue striving for greatness, you know what I'm saying? Continue striving for greatness, continue achieving all your goals step by step. Just keep going, you know. Shit's stressful. Shit's stressful as fuck, but you gotta keep going, man, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But hey, hopefully soon everybody can wake up in a group consciousness thing and flip this shit over and just try to get world peace, you know. That's the best we can do, and that hopefully that shit can happen soon, man. Today we got Saint Don, the horse is being memed. So without further ado, let's get to this video.
Fate's worse than death. Like being boiled alive or having to spend more than 10 minutes with this gooner.
So bad about being with me.
Shut your
And then the worst fate of them all, being memed. Now, is being memed a fate worse than death? No, I dragged the hell out of that. It's really dependent on the circumstances, but it can get pretty bad. But hey, I've also found that there can be a plus side. But I think the best way to see the effects is by looking at some cases of people who've been memed. Now, obviously being memed has to be tied to a real person. Something like Triple T doesn't really affect anyone. You know, maybe except this guy who people say looks like Sahur. I can't lie, I kinda see it. But the first example that comes to mind will be our recent TikTok memes like Sun. Now, Sun is operating at a level only comparable to Kirkification. The amount of variations I've seen of Sun is ridiculous.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
I promise you, chronically online people are the real creatives. And the crazy thing is the Sun meme started off as just this image of Anthony Mackie, who most people know as a Falcon in like a bunch of Marvel movies and all that. But the crazy part is that his character's name is Sam Wilson. This shit really write itself. But this image of Anthony Mackie has been a meme since even before Sun. I don't know why, but it's something about his smile. People are saying he looks like he knows something about you.
Exactly, nigga just look mischievous and shit, like.
Which low-key. Cause it's like the Janet Jackson smile. It looks mad mischievous, and I'm saying it's all in the mouth and cheeks. But someone like Anthony Mackie, it's hard to really assess how he'd react to these memes because he just mainly avoids it. And the only thing I could find of Anthony Mackie commenting on this meme is him liking a comment of somebody saying to leave him alone with all the Sun shit. Now, I couldn't find the original comment, but I remember seeing it, so just take my word for it. So I'm guessing he's not too upset with it, but people are just doing too much like they normally do. On his Instagram, damn near every single one of his comments has something to do with Sun, which the meme cannot be funny enough for you to be going to his personal page just to troll some more. Okay, maybe he can, but still. And the only other thing I can find of him reacting to his memes is this interview of him being asked about the "he looks like he knows something about you" meme.
I've seen this before and I still don't get it. I want to get it. I want to be like
The same one?
Yeah, I still don't. Do you get it?
Don't look at me like that. You don't know anything about me.
This nigga's trolling. But someone like Anthony Mackie, you know, they'll definitely be fine. He's making millions of dollars off all their movies. You know, he's in the highest grossing movie of all time. And he's the one that dropped this mean ass line too.
On your left.
Yeah, he'll be fine. This isn't the worst way to get memed. But for something like music, being memed is like this Charlie Kirk looking ass nigga. You wanna avoid it. I really don't like this bad nigga, by the way. Shout out the actor though, you know, he did a good job. Let's separate the actor from the role, please. Let's also stop sending Black Snape death threats.
We got to draw some lines. This shit getting out of hand.
Now, I was segueing to talk about music memes, but let me do this little side rant real quick, which is sort of on topic if you consider Black Snape a meme. Which, take a look at this. This shit's a meme, right? But one small little tiny thing, right? The smallest, most petite little minuscule thing. Why did whoever this jester of a casting director is, right? Why did the character that gets bullied for the way that he looks and people don't trust him for the way that he looks, why did they make him black? Everybody racist in Harry Potter, I guess. Which they low-key already were. Alright, I could make a whole video on J.K. Rowling and the bullshit she put on the page. But back to the music. Doobie Scoot.
Hey Meta, take a photo.
Expedia helps you go places like I Show Speed.
Wait till you see this.
Just me, or am I seeing this absolutely everywhere? And looking at if it had a net positive or negative on who people are calling withered lucky.
I was literally about to say, like, this nigga literally looks like a Lucky variant. Like, this is Withered Lucky is fucking hilarious, bro. This is Lucky. Like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know if CERN have to do anything with this shit. You feel me? If this nigga escape out of the us tunnels, But yes, bro, this is lucky, a lucky variant for sure.
And Funtime Drewski, it's gonna be kind of hard. Because on one side, Funtime Drewski is, I'm not gonna call him that, but on one side, he's probably making more money than he ever has in his whole life, just on how big this song has gotten. But on the other side, people are drawing these fuck-ass comparisons on how he looked. Because if you look like them, I mean, you look like them, what else can you really do? And at first glance, it really just looks like people are making fun of the song, which it's in some shit. You can see why somebody would be inclined to hate on it. But the guy who made this song, whose name is beyond my tongue, I don't think he's really receiving a lot of hate. And that's the thing with a lot of people who get memed. They're not necessarily receiving hate, it's just being the butt of the joke and being trolled. And a lot of people can't handle that, which is honestly fair when people take it too far. But I would say a good amount of people are just enjoying the song for how fun and catchy it is. Versus something like Coworker Music.
I'm the fucking king of the sea. Sometimes I get a little bit angry. All the folks up above.
Now, memes about Coworker Music are almost purely mockery. If somebody's calling your song burger music, like the shit they would play at a millennial burger shop with their starter pack, it's most definitely a diss. And I'll say the artist making the Coworker Music will perceive it as a diss. Being a coworker is really just another way of saying but. Even though if you have coworkers, you're a coworker, but you know, we all the main characters in our lives. Now, a lot of songs have been given the title of Coworker Music. Some that you would recognize would be songs like
oh my god, yeah. That nigga, man, it's crazy, bro. This nigga shit so ass. He has a couple good songs. I think it was in 2020. I ain't gonna cap, nigga. It was a couple good songs I had like favorite in this shit. He had some heat, but you feel me? This nigga has gone negative though. I mean, he doesn't have a positive record on dropping songs. And like let's go and get that straight right then and now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's called burger music or fries. Nigga just say fries, bro. That's it.
Thick of it.
If I laugh, hang up. Sing it.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody.
Which I would say actually ended up having a net positive for KSI, even though he seemed like he hated people trolling him for it.
Pressed over it being a meme or?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's my music. Bo, I don't think you understand. When you spend your time, hours in the studio, working on beats, working on music, working on lyrics.
They know me where it snows, I skied in and they froze. I do not know nothing about no ice, I'm just cold.
But I swear people have to be trolling KSI at all times. Right now it's a leaving the Sidemen shit, but I'm convinced he has the worst fan base ever. And another piece of Coworker Music, I'm running all over the place, blue in the face. Which I would say is low-key the better side of Coworker Music. It was just kind of cringe, it wasn't necessarily bad. And do not take that as I'm bumping this behind closed doors. Never that. Y'all are not ready for my playlist. But the guy who made this song leaned into the memes. And not in a cringy, I'm trying to show you that I don't care, so I'm just gonna make fun of myself way.
I am become meme.
Like and subscribe. But I've never really seen somebody be discouraged from music after being memed, which I think they've realized something that a lot of people need to, and that's the fact that there's a market for everything.
So you guys here for the Dax concert? Yep. Oh yeah, this is perfect. That's what I like to hear. You guys real Dax fans or? Yeah. Real Dax fans? Real.
Even if somebody's exploring something creative that to you is the worst thing in the world.
No, I'm just kidding. I got a buddy out in the city, boys, they hate it.
Someone is gonna mess with it. So being overly negative and telling people to like quit, it's just never really been the answer. But what I see pretty often is somebody that's had success in music just randomly get switched up on and be memed. And my examples today will be Hobo Johnson, NF, and Dax. Mount Rushmore of Coworker Music if Mount Rushmore had 3 heads. And these guys just make the music that's easy to make fun of, which all I have to say is somebody's gotta do it. So respect to all the artists putting music out there for all the co-workers. But what I think is crazy is you could be randomly going about your day, and some interviewer guy could ask you a question. A camera can catch you courtside of a WNBA game. You could have a questionable reaction to a young woman dancing, and all of a sudden you're a front page meme on TikTok. And again, this can be a good or bad thing depending on the person. Some of you might recognize this guy. If you don't, this young gentleman right here is the blueprint.
I think girls like this kind of stuff, like a bad boys, not a good guys. So I try to be a little bit bad boy.
If this was anybody else that ended up saying this and getting memed, they would be getting slaughtered. But this is Gary Singh we're talking about. It just comes across so innocent. Instead of some grown-ass man talking about how he's a bad boy.
I call this bad boy just badass. It's clean, it's simple, but it's an incredible way to still be...
While there is some straggling haters, they just don't understand that this is the realest guy ever. He even had to clear up what kind of a bad boy he is.
But yeah, kind of. But not like hurt or harm people, not anything else. But just on a dance floor, I'm a bad boy.
And they did a post-meme interview, and it didn't show the horrors of being memed. He talked about all the positivity that he's been receiving.
I got a lot of compliments, like a lot of comments, and they say, who's Messi? Garrett's the GOAT.
So would you look at that? In the right situations, there is some positives to getting memed.
Sensational.
And then there's also this clip.
Oh.
Now this is just bad looks if I've ever seen bad looks. And what's even worse is he's not helping himself.
About like 10. See, the ooh shit came from, you know, like ooh shit, like you see that.
Yeah, I've seen enough, pack him up. But being memed for saying or doing something cringe or corny, that happens to so many people now that I really think about it. Like that bit tough.
That bit tough.
He even got a post-meme interview.
Why did you say da big guy?
Da big guy. Because that's just like how I talk and that's how I grew up. So like that was like the first thing that came to mind.
But being memed for saying a phrase has to suck, especially if it's for the way that you said it. Like people making fun of how you said it, but you're also constantly getting asked to say it over and over again. I would lose my mind.
Get away from me! Get away!
But anywho, there's also memes like TikTok Riz Party, I'm no longer in the US. But what all these memes have failed to do is capitalize to the level of Hawk Tuah. Now if all things go to plan, this video is titled The Horrors of Being Memed. Now this wasn't horrific for Haley Welch, maybe besides a few clips.
Yeah, like this shit went way longer than what it had to go. Like we went way longer than what it had to be, I should say. Like this, you make a whole Hawk Tuah podcast, all this type of shit. Like nobody was tuned into this shit, bro. We didn't care this bad, no cap.
Are you really Hawk Tuah, or were you just having a laugh there?
I was just having a laugh there.
So you're not a spitter.
Ew, nigga. But I think Haley Welch capitalized on her meme like nobody has ever done. And she stayed relevant for a longer time than any meme should ever be relevant because she just fully leaned into it.
You really gotta put your emphasis. Yeah, you're not saying Tua, you're saying tuh. You know? Like you gotta really put your back into it.
Not just fully leaned into it, as a matter of fact, expanded it. Like Hawk Tuah and Talk Tuah are arguably two separate memes. She even had merch that she was making money from.
Like, who the fuck? Like, man, you had to get like, what's the word for it? Like firing squad type shit going on if you wearing this shit around in the public, bro. It was no reason for you to cop a Hawk Tuah merch anything. No. That, like, if you cop this shit better be in a secret underground vault. This shit must, like, bro, this shit must be in the garbage disposal, nigga, or something. There's no way you around this old walking around with this type of gear on. I'm sorry.
Which let me find out.
This is closed pollution right here, nigga. Don't please.
One of you have a Hawk Tuah shirt. And just Talk Tuah by itself, as hard as it is to listen to, still definitely made a bag. And as her time was expiring and it was time to move on to the next meme, she hit the meanest crypto rug pull and dipped with the money. But the crazy part is Haley Welch was not some sort of marketing genius. She just had management that rinsed of every possible dollar that she could make and then blinded her to a crypto scam.
My TikTok, and the next thing I know, oh, yep, Haley Welch is going to jail. And I was like, what did I do? Why am I going to jail, you know?
But how can you stay mad at Hawk Tuah? She has that same southern accent as that one little black kid trying to say Matilda.
Name is like
Matilda.
Madilda.
I mean,
Madea?
Matita.
Matita.
Matilda. Now the movie?
That's a movie.
Yeah, it's a book too.
But anyways, other people have attempted to capitalize off their memes, and not in a ninja dragging the low taper fade way. TK, the guy that pretty much invented 6'7", which I know it's 2026, we're done with that 6'7" shit, but let me do this real quick. He launched 6'7 Water, and that was a massive success, which was really following in the footsteps of Prime, the most successful memed product ever. So, you know, message of the video, be memed, but at your own risk.
Her name is Megan.
Megan.
Hey man, should I send down, man? It's a 50-50 shit for this meme shit. It can either change your life or make it for the turn it absolutely horrible, and that's the only thing that you're known for. You feel me? But hey, it's crazy, man. Tell me what you thought about the video. Like, comment, subscribe, you know. This is Ricardo, WCC. I'm out the video. I said, safe, man. I love y'all. Till next time, man. I'm out, bro.